Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to the online collegiate hockey league over here. It's Monday night here, coming to you guys live from the campus here, coming to you guys live from the Flan Fan Network, and we got another great night of hockey here. Last night was a tremendous night. We had a overtime thriller between UCLA and Maine. Then we saw Maine blow out Florida, take down the Swamp, and a great matchup there between the Buckeyes and Florida as well. Tonight, I'm grabbing a couple streams here. Looks like we have the UNLV game, as well as the Maine Bears might be back in action here tonight, and also Toronto. So I mean, on the schedule here, looks like we got Maine and Quinnipiac tonight. Toronto's going to be taking on Clemson, and the UNLV game. I'll be against the Lakers there. So those three I do have. If there's any other streams that I'm missing, let me know. I'll check the Discord. I'm checking the live streams, but right now these are it. So great. We got three games here lined up for tonight. Great night of hockey here. OCHL for the season. Like I said, it's night two here. We're bringing you guys the action here. Um, a great 6v6 competitive league here. Um, Let me just get the scores. All right, you got your scores, leaderboards on here. So for Toronto, looks like we got Mike, we got Harry, Burnt Toast, Kibberts, Parker McLovin, Jay Piss and Net, and Brody for Toronto. Let me just get that. Trying to get familiar with these names. Like I said, last night was the first night here that we ran these shows. Tonight it's night number two, and like I said, we got three of them here lined up for tonight. Should be a great night of hockey here for UNLV tonight. Looks like they got Godly Hayes, Raging Madman, Devil Dog, Lucas, Super Cheaps, and the Bullet. And then for Maine, he got Dusty, Dirty, Ibabo, Captain, and Turbo. And then on D, left defenseman's Flyers, Phenom, and Reaper over there for the Bears. We'll get the other lineup once they match up against the opponents. So like I said, we'll have six teams here for tonight. Just checking out the Discord now and the my Twitch to see if there's any other one. I could put up four here tonight. Should we have four? Let me just see if there's one more. Uh, nope. Yeah, it looks like this is it, which is fine. Three, much better than last night. Last night we only had two for 10:30, and I'm also going to be back for the 11:15 games. So the schedule on here tonight. Like I said, we got three out of the six. So the only one I don't have Florida, Oregon. If anybody's streaming that, I could throw that one up here as well. Same thing with the Illinois, North Dakota game, or the Buckeye game, Buckeyes versus Missouri. If anybody has stream on any of those three, let me know. And then later on tonight, we got UNLV again against UCLA. We'll have Minnesota against North Dakota, Missouri against Maine, Clemson against the Lakers, Quinnipiac against Oregon, and Toronto again against Illinois. That's all here tonight. So to begin the night off, we have three series here. All Let me see if is that one. This might be just a warm-up game against the French Bros. So. UNLV about to kick off for this 10:30 p.m. of action here on OCHL against the Lakers here tonight. All right, so UNLV period number 1 underway. And last night UNLV was in a had a rough night there against Toronto. I mean, Toronto came in there with the mercy rule. 10-2 was the final. Tonight, it's against the Lakers team. They should fare off much better. We'll see as they try to push for the playoffs. And remember, it's 12 teams that make the postseason on here, so it's still anybody's game. Like I said, they're still in a race there, not eliminated yet. You know, they're right there in the middle of the pack. But they need a big win here tonight. And they're going to start off with a power play. So penalty taken by the Lakers here early on. Let me just increase the size on that one. See, it does have graphics. Yeah, it should be better. Zero zero, scoreless one here. UNLV. So unable to convert on the power play chance. Lakers kill it off. Under 13 minutes left here in the first period. Scoreless one. And that puck's going to go out of the zone. Not on target with the pass. The Lakers bring it back to the offensive zone here. Puck loose behind the net. Looking for a pass in front. Instead, drives it in. But then we got a save. And then we're going to get a face-off here in the UNLV zone. The other two games looks like they're about getting ready to start off. That's the Toronto game as well as the main game. We got both here tonight. Triple feature for OCHL tonight. 6 teams for 10:30. And like I said, we'll have more for the 11:15 games as well. Anybody streaming, like I said, make sure you just throw up the link there in the Discord or in the chat there for me. So still scoreless over here. Battle going on in this game. Under 8 minutes in the first period. And a huge hit delivered by the left defenseman of UNLV. And he's going to take the puck in the zone, but then loses it. And taken over by the Lakers. One-timer shot, and that's going to be goal. Goal number 1. That's Greeny. for Lakers. Bombay, Kaza Bombay with the assist. Melt with the secondary assist on that. So the Lakers on the board first. 1-0 here against UNLV, who, like I said, had a rough night there last night. Looking to bounce back here tonight, but not like that. Like I said, they not a good start here. Period number 1. And that was just a tremendous pass. Great pass over for that one-timer shot, and resulted in a goal. All right, so it looks like Clemson and Toronto will be taking place here. About to kick off. And now it's our Lakers' chance on the power play here after the UNLV taking a penalty. Under 4 minutes left. Lakers trying to extend this lead here. They're up 1-0 after moments ago. That big one-timer blast. And looking for another one there. There was a shot, but that one's blocked. And they get out of the zone and they kill off the penalty. We're back even here. 5-on-5 hockey. Clemson and Toronto underway. That's the bottom of your screen over there. All right, so it looks like I believe the main series is not going to happen. Possibly another change. So I'm gonna switch it back to the duel. Let me just switch that one off. I'm going to enlarge this one again. So 1-0 after the first. Low shot game there, 3-4. Time and attack in favor for the Lakers there, 2.5 to only 50 seconds for UNLV, under a minute. Both teams unable to convert on the power plays, 0-for-1. And it's 1-0 after the first. Toronto and Clemson scoreless here. We'll have a face-off coming up. That one's just under 13 minutes to go in the first. A bit of a later start in that one. Period 2 underway. Only goal scored by the Lakers off that one-timer feed. Just tuning in, like I said, it's the Online Collegiate Hockey League here, coming from the campus, live. You know, I know we're towards the later part of the season, the end of the season there. A lot of these teams, like I said, looking to move up in the rankings as they're seeding-wise for the playoffs. 12 teams will compete in that at the end of the season. And what a great pass. The puck there, UNLV unable to get it out of their zone. And they're going to find a wide open man in front. And now it's 2-0. That's Kaza Bombay with the goal for the Lakers. He had the assist on the first goal. He's got 2 points here already tonight. 2-0. And Clemson's going to have a penalty shot coming up. Big penalty shot here after that tripping. 1-on-1 here with the goaltender. And we got a save, so no good. Great dive to prevent from the shot happening. And score is going to remain the same, 0-0 with under 6 minutes left in the first period. So a huge save. But then right off the face-off, after that big penalty shot save, here comes Clemson, one-timer, and they're going to get on the board, 1-0. On the other screen, we have another penalty shot. It's for the Lakers on there. But they don't score either, so both teams on both screens there, unable to convert on the penalty shots. But Clemson did score off the face-off. Like I said, they get on the board. It's 1-0 Clemson here with under 4 minutes left in the first period. Lakers still lead 2-0 over UNLV. That might be the first penalty shots here we had on the show. Like I said last night was a trial run we brought on here, and then tonight, a couple guys are picking up on the show. Like I said, we do have it. I'll try to be a bit consistent here with the shows, and I'll try to do it at least possibly 3, maybe 4 nights a week. Definitely Sunday, and then maybe like 2 or 3 days during the week. And we got a penalty here taken by Toronto, who's already down 1-0 in this game. 16 seconds left in the first period. Final seconds. And Toronto's just going to clear down the ice. And that's going to close out period number 1. But not after Clemson got on the board 1-0, and they lead it against Toronto. They'll begin period number 2 with a power play. I believe they'll have like a minute and 45 on the power play chance. Ooh, may have a disconnect over there. Might have to restart that one. Or some players may have been disconnected. There will be a restart there, but remember, it's a 1-0 for Clemson after the first. For the 2 shots on net, like I said, time attack pretty even. And the doctor with the only goal there for Clemson. Summit had the assist on that goal. And now it's 3-0 Lakers. That's Melt with the goal. And I believe that's Gastown Fire. Gastown Fire with the goal to put the Lakers up 3-0 against UNLV late in the second period. Just under 3 minutes to go. And we're going to have to restart on this other game here. So I have 2 periods left, and it's Clemson on the board 1-0 after the doctor delivering that one-timer shot right off the face-off. Here comes UNLV. Wraparound attempt, but it's put away. Still holding on to the shutout. 3-0 Lakers with 39 seconds to go in the second period. There's a shot. Final seconds, and that's just going to go down the ice. We may get an icing. We do it, but only 1.3 seconds to go. I don't know if they'll have enough time to get a shot off here. They don't, and that's going to do it. So after 2, It's all Lakers here. Look at that. Shots 12-8. About almost 6 minutes time attack. And they lead this one 3-0. Still with the shutout. One more period to go. UNLV will need a huge third period here to try to bounce back in this one. Down 3 goals. Just got to try to break the shutout, get on the board, and then try to bounce back. Still, your third period is a lot of time. You got the real time there, that final minute, so plenty of time to make it happen. But right now, though, it's been all Lakers in this one tonight. So get ready here for period number 3 underway. And we get offsides right off the face-off. So we'll go back to the face-off here. Lakers gain control of the putt. Back to the D, who's just going to dump it down, and that's going to be an icing call. So we're going to get a face-off here in the Lakers zone. UNLV still looking to get on the board in this game. The restart did take place there. Clemson, Toronto. Remember, it's Tigers are up 1-0. It could have been more. Tigers had that penalty shot attempt, but they were not able to convert on it. And we got a penalty taken here, and things are just getting bad there for UNLV. They're already down 3-0. And now they're going to be a man short here, 5-on-4. Lakers were not able to convert on their first power play. We'll see what they do here on power play number 2. Oh, we got a breakaway the other way. Here we go. Does not take the shot. Decides to hold it and then pass it. I don't know if that was the good decision on there. It didn't work out. He should have put it on net. Maybe look for a rebound, at least. It was a great pass that was delivered. $20 remaining on this power play. And we got the penalties over there. And I believe that may have been because of the disconnect, the restart. So Toronto had to take the early penalty. It's going to be a 5-on-3 to begin period number 2. And there's a one-timer shot. That one's saved. Put away. Still got a minute to kill here on this 5-on-3. Clemson trying to extend this to a 2-goal lead with the man advantage. But right now, they can't do it. The puck's cleared. And here comes one skater back on the ice. And about 10 seconds left here. So Toronto successfully kills the penalty. Back even, 5-on-5. We got another goal for the Lakers. That's going to make it 4-0 here. They're about running away with this one. And that's once again Gastown Fire with the goal. That's the second of the night. 4-0. And if you're just tuning in, like I said, Clemson does have the 1-0 lead after the doctor putting in the goal there for Clemson. The only goal they're scored so far. And here comes Toronto putting a shot on net. That's a save. And now the Lakers are just making it rain here. That's going to make it 5-0. And same guy again. That's his hat trick. That's Gastown Fire. And boy, is he on fire. He's got the Hattie here. Hat trick. 3 out of the 5 goals. And they lead 5-0. We have a power play chance here for Toronto to try to get back in this game. They're down 1-0 against Clemson. To try to break this shutout and tie this game up. Clemson was not able to convert on theirs. They had a 5-on-3 chance because of the disconnect. It looks like there's going to be more penalties taken. So now, so when the period started, Toronto had to kill off the 5-on-3, but now it's Clemson's chance to kill off. So good chance here for Toronto to try to come back and tie this game up here. They got 2-man advantage for about 40 seconds. There's a shot from the corner. Save. Still got the puck behind the net. Danger spot there. Looking for pass across, but it's blocked. Shot from the point. No good. And that's cleared away by Clemson. They'll get one of the skaters back on. It's 5-on-4 here for a minute. Lakers still up 5-0 with under 4 minutes to go. Look at him hold the shutout there against UNLV. All Lakers there in that one, that contest. 40 seconds remaining on this power play for Toronto, who's still looking to get on the board. Down 1-0 in this contest. And it's period number 2 because of the disconnect. So there's 10 minutes remaining here. And that one's cleared away. So Clemson able to kill off the 5-on-3 and the 5-on-4. And still holding the shutout and the 1-0 lead here against Toronto. But what a shot from the defenseman. And it's covered up. We'll have a face-off coming up. Final seconds here, UNLV. Another rough night here. Like I said last night, 10-2 blowout against Toronto. They suffered. And then tonight, just couldn't get anything going. Couldn't get on the board here. 5-0. Lakers with some tremendous play, and it was Gaston Fire who, and he does it again there, scores another one. That's his 4th goal of this game, and he just took over this game. Casabambe with the assist. And UNLV finally gets on the board, but it's just too late at this point. That was Hayes with the goal. Break the shutout, but that one's about down to 36 seconds left. And we got another Clemson goal. Mon with the goal unassisted. And that's going to put Clemson up 2-0 now against Toronto with almost 5 minutes left in the second period. So Clemson looking real good here tonight against Toronto, who looked real good last night, but are having a tough chance here trying to score against this Clemson team. We've got about 4 minutes left in the second period. It was a late start, and there was also a disconnect, so that's why this one is still we still have one more period left. And Lakers respond right back 7-1. Make that 8-1 with 1.2 seconds left. Blues and Booze scored the previous goal, and then Griney here with the 8th goal. Looks like we're gonna get a fight to end this game. What a way to close it out, to end it. Punches throw back and forth here. Ooh, uppercut, shots over the head, man. His helmet went flying, and Lakers not only win this game here 8-1, but looks like they're winning the battle here on the ice, slugging away. So at the end of 2, Clemson leading Toronto 2-0. They have one more period left. But remember, it's going to be a quicker one than usual because you're not going to have that 1 minute real time at the end there. So Toronto's actually I missed a goal there. Okay, so Toronto scored. I apologize. So they're only down one. It's 2-1. 2-1 game. Outshot Clemson in that period, 13-5. Time attack as well. Neither team able to capitalize on the power play chances. But Clemson still holds the 1 goal lead here, heading into the third period of this one. We'll see what happens. And I'm gonna check after this one to see if we got any streams for the 11-15 games. If anyone's streaming, like I said, make sure you just throw the link in the Discord. So period 3 on the way here. Clemson, Toronto. The Tigers leading 2-1. We'll have an offsides call. Face-off coming up. You know what? Maybe I'll switch this over to the big screen. Yeah, let me do that. There's 5 minutes into the third period on this one. It's 2-1 Clemson. Clemson getting on the board early in the first period, and then they were actually up 2-0 in this game, but Toronto cut the deficit down to 1. And then now here they're gonna get a good power play opportunity here. They're 0 for 2 tonight, but they only need 1 here to tie it. Clemson clears that one away. Great dump. I'll kill off a lot of seconds off the power play. Shot, but it goes wide, just over the crossbar there. 1 minute left for this power play try here. Clemson tries to clear, unable to do it. The defenseman, great job keeping the puck in. And again, there's a shot on that. So Clemson unable to clear this one out. There's a shot from the point and a save. And he's going to hold on to the puck with 13 seconds left on the power play. So great job keeping it in. Got some shots off, but cream in net for Clemson. 17 saves in this game. He's facing a lot of shots. And that's not even the whole game, because remember, we had that disconnect. He had 13 shots last period. I don't know how much he faced in the first period after the disconnect, but he may have over 20 saves at this point. Here we go, rush the other way. Looking for the pass across, but well read by the centerman. Able to pick it up. And we are just under 10 minutes remaining here in the third period. Shot from the point, rebound. He was looking for the pass in front, but there was nobody there. And Clemson having a difficult time trying to get out of their zone. Toronto now. Pass across, one-timer shot, no good. Still with it, though. Get the rebound. There's a shot. Another save by Cream. So Clemson not only couldn't get out of the zone, but they had a difficult time trying to pick up that puck there. They finally do. Coming up to the 5-minute mark. And we got a goal, and it's going to tie it up with about 5 minutes left in the third period. What a shot, what a goal. And look at that. 22 shots here for Toronto. I mean, talk about a team putting the puck on net. And that one just squeezed past. Looked like Cream had a piece of it, but, and that's Shifty Crispy is the guy in net for the Tigers. Is the actual gamer tag. Crispy's having a great game there for the Tigers, but somehow that shot found its way in. And we got a tie game. 2-2. 5 minutes left. And for Toronto, that was Mike with the goal to tie this up. He's also the guy that's bringing you the stream here. Make sure you guys hit him a follow. So without the stream, we would not have the show possible here. About 3 minutes left. Can either team close this out here in regulation, or will we get overtime hockey here? Clemson led this game 2-0 at one point, but Toronto has bounced back and tied it with 2:05 remaining here in the third period. They're going to get a power play opportunity here late in this game. They have not converted on any of them. 0 for 3 here tonight. But if they're able to convert on this one, it'll be huge because it could be the possibly game winner. Ooh, puck was loose in front. But Clemson able to pick it up, and they cleared that one down the ice. Got about 40 seconds left now on this power play try for Toronto. Looking to gain the lead here. They trailed by 2 at one point. Ooh, a huge hit. 2 seconds left, and looks like that's going to do it. It's not going to get the shot off, and we're going to go to overtime. We got a tight game here, tied up 2-2. And look at that, shots 23-6. So Crispy seeing a lot of puck here tonight, and that's not even his entire shots, because I forget how much he had at the end of the first period. We had a disconnect restart that had to take place. So he may have well over maybe 25 or even maybe 30 shots at this point. So overtime on their way here. Clemson, Toronto. We got a good one here tonight. Monday Night Hockey here, OCHL. Bring you guys live action here with play-by-play. Pass in front, no good. That shot's blocked. And here comes Clemson the other way. Looking for short side, rebound, and it's going to go in. And we got a winner, and Clemson. So after giving up the 2-0 lead in this one, and it looks like his own man may have put that one in, because it looked like he had the initial save. Yeah, his own man put it in. Unfortunate for Toronto. And despite being outshot here, almost triple the amount of shots, Clemson find a way to win this. And they're going to go on to win that one. 3-2 is the final in overtime. So, what a great game. What a great game. Like I said, Clemson came out from the start. But the key guy on that game is for Clemson, Crispy. Man, keeping his team in it. Had tremendous saves. Like I said, he had 21 in the 2 periods. But that's not counting the first period. So, could have been well over that amount. And looks like Mike had the goal there, and Brody for Toronto. I know Doctor had the initial goal before the disconnect, but I don't know who got the OT winner on that. And let me see. So that was the 10:30 games. Let me pull up the schedule here for the 11:15. So it looks like Toronto is going to be again. We'll see if we get a stream there. I believe I have UNLV again, so I do have both of those streams again here for 11:15. Let me just input those two in. It's going to be UNLV. Okay. Yeah, we got UNLV again, so okay, that'll be great. Just trying to adjust that one size. He's got graphics on there, so it kind of that should work. Yeah, so we're gonna have Toronto again. Looks like, and we're gonna have UNLV. Let me just check the Twitch and the Discord. Just want to see if there's any other streams that pop out. Uh, well, what a great game! Last night we had a overtime finish, and then here tonight uh, we get one here as well. So Toronto, made a great comeback, but it's not a good comeback unless you win it. Unfortunately, they were not able to, as Clemson close out. They do get a point though out of that loss. And let me see. I think I got the main series. Okay, so I'm gonna get the triple going. Let me just get the Twitch on that one. And we were supposed to have the main beginning, but it looks like the that Quinnipiac series must have not happened again last night as well against Missouri and I believe against Maine also. Uh, all right, so let me get the triple screen. All right. Yeah, so but UCLA against the UNLV Rebels. Um, on the other screen there, it's be Toronto again back in action, and hopefully we get the Bears here tonight. Like I said, Maine against Missouri. Missouri, like I said, did not play last night. Um, Maine as well. It doesn't look like they play that 10:30 p.m. game tonight, but we should have a game there against Missouri. And Toronto's going to go against Illinois, are the opponents. Just look at the lineups here. Looks like Millsy and net there for UCLA. They got Echo, FamCorp, Monster. That one's about to start, so I'm going to pull that up. So here we go. UCLA, UNLV. And last night, UCLA looked real good against Maine. Like I said, they got that big overtime win. We'll see what happens here tonight. UNLV's had some tough games. And just moments ago against the Lakers, poured it on there late in that game. We have Tigers on your far right screen. And let me just adjust the other one. Toronto against Illinois on the top left. There we go. Game's on the way here for both. UNLV getting an early shot. That one's put away. Pace off coming up. And we finally get to see the Tigers here tonight, Missouri, against Maine. And Maine, very impressive last night against Florida. Took them to the mercy rule at the end there. Against the top squad here, which is crazy. There was a lot of talk in the Discord about that one as well. A couple guys mentioned about that. We'll see what happens here tonight against Missouri. Toronto just coming off a tough loss against Clemson in overtime. Looking to bounce back here against Illinois. That should be a good game as well. Don't count Illinois out. Those guys are a pretty good hockey team over there. UCLA on the power play here, period 1. So for UNLV, like I said, it's been tough. Tough season here for those guys as well. I know they're trying to make the that top 12 spot, try to make a playoff run, but it's not looking good. Not looking good, especially now. 5-on-3 power play here for UCLA. And we got a goal here. Toronto gets on the board first. That's Brody with the goal. So 1-0. Harold and Parker McLovin with the secondary assist on that goal. And the Lakers convert on their power play. That's Monster with the goal. Jackman with the assist. And they still get a 5-on-4. And here comes Toronto. Man, back-to-back goals. That's Brody again. That's his second goal already. And we're just minutes into this game. Yeah, not even 5 minutes in. He's got 2 goals already for Toronto. So, they must be furious with that loss to Clemson. So, unfortunately for Illinois here, tough spot. But Illinois coming back the other way. So, we got a lot of goals happening in that game. That's Deck Fred with the goal for Illinois. It's going to be a 2-1 game. Maine and Missouri still 0-0, tied over there. So after Toronto comes off with a tremendous start here in this game. Illinois responds with 1 goal, makes this a 2-1 game. UNLV will get a power play chance here. Like I said, they gave one up, a 5-on-3 power play where UCLA was able to convert. And they do. So both teams converting on their power plays. UNLV, that's a big goal there to tie up the game. And that's Crosby for UNLV. Gets him on the board. That's the Bullet, aka the Bullet with the goal for the Rebels. But just right when they get back into the game, they tie it up here. They're gonna go in the box. They're gonna go short-handed here. They already gave one up here tonight. That's their third penalty actually this period. So they got to get better on that. Got to minimize those penalty. Um, they took a couple game prior too as well against the Lakers. Final seconds of play, Missouri and Maine. Still deadlocked there, 0-0. Neither team able to get on the board yet. And that's going to do it there. So at the end of the first, 0-0. Missouri and Maine. Shots pretty low there, 4-2. Time attack pretty even as well. Toronto still holding the 2-1 lead against Illinois. Just about 6.5 to go in the first period. UCLA and UNLV here. A lot of open ice, 4-on-4. Lucky after a couple of penalties taken by both teams, actually, in this contest here in the first period. UNLV actually will get a power play here for a minute. They did convert on the last one to tie this game up. So 3 games here at the 11:15 mark here tonight, which is great. Like I say, if you're just tuning in, we had 2 games prior at 10:30, and last night as well, 2 double features. So as long as the streams are provided on here, like I said, I'll do this. I'll do the commentating so you can see all the games at once. You don't have to go through like multiple Twitch accounts. Keep everybody in the same chat as well, and it's just great to see. Like I said, you're able to see everything all at once. And how about this? And boy, will this be an upset should UNLV hold this? Look at they're down 1, and that's Crosby again with the goal for UNLV. The Bullet with his second goal. Missouri will get on the board first here in the second period. Looks like that was Shaq with the goal for Missouri. I know the guy's game, but I just forget, man. Who the hell was that? Yeah. So and that's the only goal there so far. So Missouri, after scoreless first period, they get on the board against Maine, who played real well last night. They're in a tough one here tonight against Missouri. Final seconds of play. UNLV leading UCLA 2-1. About 20 seconds left in the first period. There's a pass across, but unable to get the shot. Great defensive play there to prevent that from happening. And the Rebels go in the locker room there at the end of the first. Up 2-1 against UCLA here. Maine responds back. We're all tied again in that one. 1-1 now in the second period. So this game's been tight all throughout. I mean, scoreless first period, and then Tigers took the early lead here, but then Maine bounced back right away, and we're back in this deadlock tie here again, 1-1. Period 2 underway. I say UNLV earlier today did not look good against the Lakers. Got blown out in that game, but are in a dogfight here against UCLA right now. Winning this one 2-1. Have the lead. Toronto still has the 2-1 lead against Illinois to begin period number 2. So all tight games here thus far tonight, these 3. not the blowouts that we saw last night in the late games. There's a lot of teams here in this league. That's the thing. There's a lot of players, a lot of teams. So trying to get familiar with all the names and everybody. But the league is just huge, which is a good thing. Good thing. Like I said, I don't mind it. Um, just a lot of a lot of guys also change their gamer tags and player names. So trying to keep up with all that. Getting a bit old over here. And Maine is gonna take the lead, score 2-1. So after Missouri got the early goal there, start period number 2, Maine comes back and scores 2 of their own to take the lead with about under 7 minutes left in the second period. I believe that was Cap and Turba with the goal on that one for Maine. And they get another one here, make that 3-1, and the captain again. That's his second goal of the game, and it gives Maine a 2-goal lead here, 3-1 Maine. Like I said, this Maine team looked real good last night. Blew out Florida. Took them to actually the mercy rule. They had to stop it. Did lose in overtime against UCLA, who's actually trailing against UNLV here tonight. And right now, they got the 3-1 lead against Missouri. Breakaway chance. What a great defensive poke, but they get the rebound, pass across, and now UNLV has a 2-goal lead here against UCLA. What a great play. I mean, he came off the breakaway. First, the UCLA defender made a great defensive play in poking that, but the puck went back to the Rebels, and then what an unselfish play. He got the pass across, and easy goal at that point to bury it. And the Rebels with a 2-goal lead here, 3-1. Still a lot of time though in this game. 11 minutes left in the second period. The Tigers able to bounce back here as well, making this a 1-goal game with that goal right there, 3-2. And that was the final seconds with 2.5 seconds remaining in the second period. That's Helsenberg with the goal for Missouri. That's a huge goal. Because Maine was about to go into the locker room, head to the third period with a 2-goal lead. After that man right there, Captain Turbot, scored 2 of them. So 2.5 seconds remaining. Missouri makes this a game now. Three to two. Big third period coming up there for both teams. Rebels still holding the lead here, 3-1. Same thing with Toronto. Illinois with a power play chance here to try to tie this game up, but unable to convert. Skater back on the ice. 5-on-5 hockey. Look at that. Missouri out shooting Maine. But time attack in favor for Maine. 4:25 to 3 minutes and 33 seconds for Missouri. But the Tigers lead it 3-2. 6 minutes remaining here in the second period. Rebels still up 3-1 against the Bruins. So the Bruins had the very early goal here in this game, but then 3 goals scored by the Rebels that have not been answered yet here. Can the Rebels hold on? Period 3 underway. Missouri, Maine. 3-2 game round in favor of Maine. But the Tigers Like I said, have bounced back with a very late goal in the second period. Make this a one-goal contest here. Toronto, Illinois still same score 2-1. There's a power play on there for Toronto, but it's well defended by Illinois here, and they do kill it off. Puck still in the zone though. There's a shot in on the net. The puck was loose in front. And finally, Illinois regains it. Back to the goalie, and they finally get out of the zone. Bruins down 2, but a big power play chance here at the closing minute here of the second period. They need to try to get a goal here to try to get back, make this a one-goal game. I was not expecting this, especially after UNLV, like I said, just took a beating at the 10:30 game here tonight against the Lakers. But they're beating the Bruins here 3-1. 30 seconds remaining in the second period. It's 4-on-4. Hockey, we got 2 guys in the box there, 1 from each team. Final seconds. They beat the icing call. No icing on there. And that's going to do it. I missed a goal there. It looks like Maine scored. So it's back to a 2-goal lead for Maine in the third with 14:42 remaining. And right now, despite UCLA out shooting the Rebels, despite the time attack here, they find themselves down 2 goals. Rebels have not been playing like the best game here. I mean, they've taken a couple penalties back to back, but they're doing just enough though, just enough here to hold this lead. But can they hold it? They got 20 minutes remaining here in the game, and here comes another penalty for the Rebels. So we're seeing a lot of PKs here from the Rebels tonight. I believe that's their 6th penalty. Now, that's one way to keep UCLA back in this game. The crowd there for the Rebels is going nuts. They're not used to this, and Gambit in net, 13 saves for the Rebels. But can he hold on? Like I say, he's got a 2-goal lead. They'll need to kill off this penalty. And unfortunately, they cannot. So UCLA back in this game, 3-2. Still plenty of time in the third period. And for UCLA, I believe that was False Hope, the right defenseman with that goal, making a 1-goal game. Missouri makes it a 1-goal game as well. They scored. It's 4-3. Just about 8 minutes left in the third period, though. They still need 1 more. That's a tight game over there. Oh, huge hit as the puck was delivered. And yeah, that's definitely going to be a charging call. That hit came before the puck entered there. That's a good call by the ref. Maine shorthanded here, and they're still down 1. Illinois and Toronto score still the same, 2-1. So Toronto also trying to hold the lead just as the Rebels are. Both teams up a goal. And Toronto gets a big power play goal now to extend it to a 2-goal lead. And that's huge late in this game in the third period. And that's Beers with the goal. That's for Toronto. I believe that's Parker McLovin getting the goal there for Toronto, 3-1. Rebels have a power play chance here, but you can't get too aggressive either, because you could get caught there. Can they hold it off? Can they hold the Bruins off here? Still lead this one, 3-2. Maine leads as well, and they're going to extend it back to a 2-goal lead. So just when the Tigers looked like they were bouncing back in this game, Maine seems to have an answer every time that the Tigers score. And their time definitely in the favor there for Maine at this point. Under 3 minutes left with a 2-goal lead. Illinois able to bounce back. That's to Chow with the goal for Illinois. So back to a 1-goal game. That one still has plenty of time. Just about 7 minutes left in the third. No, don't need to panic just yet on there. Within a goal reach. And we got a goal here, but looks like they're gonna review it. If the goal stands, that's huge. But there was a lot of contact made with that UCLA goalie, and no, it goes off the board. So lucky break there for UCLA, because that could have been a 2-goal lead for the Rebels, and there's about 8 minutes left. Rebels still holding the lead here in this one. About 7 minutes left. Can they do it? And a huge goal. The Rebels in the third period here. And that's a big goal because now that makes it a 2-goal lead. And that's Crosby again. What a game he's having here for the Rebels. That's his third. That's a hat trick for the Bullet. So the Bullet coming through for the Rebels here tonight. Up 4-2. About 6 minutes left in that contest. Final seconds here for Maine and the Tigers. Like I said, every time the Tigers ended up getting on the board, Maine kept responding back. And it just seemed like they always had that 2-goal lead. 3-0 breakaway. Oh, man. Shot, rebound, another shot, third shot. Wow. Just a flurry of shots there. There was no defense there. No defense. Another save. Great save on the way. Wow. So huge saves by both goaltenders to end that game. But it's Maine getting the win. 6-4 is the final in that one. And Maine goes on to win it. Well, what tremendous saves at the end to close that game out. Final seconds here for Illinois. They're down 1, 3-2. But they're going to need to do it shorthanded here. Because for the remainder of the game here, they do take a penalty. So it's 5-on-4. It just makes it tougher when you're trying to bounce back, trying to get back in the game. When you're shorthanded, maybe try like the Omaha play, maybe dump it down. Hope for the best. We'll see. Also, final seconds there, UNLV and UCLA. And how about this? The Rebels are up 4-2. Can they hold the lead? They're back in the box though. UCLA has converted both of their goals off the power play. 50 seconds to go now. And they do convert. So that's third goal. 3 goals off the power play. Look at that. 3-4-8 on the power play. The Rebels just got to find a way to stay out of that damn box. And, you know, and right now they just got to defend UCLA. They got the lead. They played great hockey here, man. If they lose this one, I mean, they can't blame anybody but themselves. And you got to look back, mainly of those penalties taken. And look at that, Maine. Facing a lot of shots here tonight against Missouri. Coming out with some huge save. Was it 22 saves in that game, in that win, 6-4 final. So final seconds here, 34 seconds to go. Rebels and the Bruins down to the wire here. And we're going to get an offsides call. 26.6 seconds to go. Can the Bruins tie it and possibly force overtime, or will the Rebels hold on? They've led this game most out. Here's a breakaway chance. Goes for the backhand save, rebound, no good. 10 seconds to go now. Rebels trying to defend this one out. Clear it. No icing on the call, and that's going to do it. So the Rebels with a huge win here against UCLA, a team that beat Maine last night in overtime, and the Rebels. So that just shows you, despite the records, despite, the performance there, I mean, what about Bullet? 3 goals in this one. I believe he also had assists. He may have had 4 points on all the 4 Rebels goals. But on the other game there, Maine, look at that. The captain, 5 goals, 1 assist. He had all points on all 6 of the Maine goals in that win. And Dusty, like I said, had a lot of saves, 22 saves against Missouri. So both those guys, key players in those wins. And Toronto was able to hold off and win that one. And that's all the action here tonight. Once again, thanks for those streams. We had a lot of games here today. 2 at 10:30, and then we had the triple feature here to end the night. And a lot of close ones. We had an overtime game early on today, and then 1-goal games here on the other 2. Rebels pull an upset here against UCLA. Maine able to defend Missouri. That was a great battle there as well, back and forth. Just seemed that Maine always responded back once Missouri scored. And that's going to do it here for the online collegiate hockey league here, coming from the campus here, live from the Flan Fan Network. Thanks for tuning in. I'll actually be back here tomorrow night. I'm going to be back here tomorrow night, same time, 10:30 Eastern. Make sure, like I said, post the links there if you are streaming. And I'll do 3, 4 if we could. Streams at once. And trying to get familiar with all the names here each night. But like I said, it's a lot of teams, a lot of players there. But we'll see. We'll get things right. We'll get things going. Thanks for tuning in. Have a good night, everybody. See you guys tomorrow night.